I went to look at Christmas trees. $10 per foot. That adds up fast.
Those of you that subscribe to my channel know that I try to do everything on a budget. So $50, $70, $80 for a Christmas tree. All right, let's talk about some basics about getting a Christmas tree in the National Forest. You do need a permit. It's only $5. You can buy it online, or you can stop at a ranger station. Very easy to do.
If you buy your permit online, you'll find downloadable Christmas tree harvest maps right on the same page.
According to the map, the green areas are where Christmas tree harvest is allowed.
If you buy your permit at a ranger station, they'll give you a map showing you where you can harvest.
We are right here on this road. So this is all green. This is all areas where Christmas trees can be harvested.
The type of tree you can cut will depend on your local national forest. Here in the Willamette National Forest east of Eugene, you can harvest any of the numerous fir varieties, or even hemlock or cedar. Cutting sugar pine and white pine is not permitted, but ultimately they probably don't make great Christmas trees anyway.
The tree you cut needs to be no more than 12 feet tall. The tree you cut needs to be within 8 feet of another live growing tree in order to preserve the natural density of the forest. So a loner out in the middle of a meadow like this, can't cut it. Well, that one's a little spindly. Could we cut this tree? No, we can't, because we're not 50 feet away from the road.
The tree you cut needs to be at least 50 feet from any road or trail, 100 feet from streams, and 300 feet from campgrounds.
Any debris that's left over should be left at least 50 feet from a road. Not like what these people did.
The harvest rules say you have to cut 6 inches from the ground and leave no live boughs sticking out. And this is why. Someone cut this tree some years ago, a good 3 feet from the ground, and they didn't cut the branches off, and now it's grown these ridiculous side arms, and that's basically just a very unhealthy, doomed tree. Before you go any place with your tree, make sure that you punch out the date that you've harvested it and attach the tag to the tree. That's got to be on there before you transport it.
Simple as that. This is a really fun and affordable way to get a Christmas tree. Be sure to check the regulations specific to your national forest and be safe out there.
So I'm headed up into the Cascade Range.
I'm taking Highway 58 towards Oak Ridge. This is actually the first time I've ever gone to harvest a tree from the National Forest.
I'm going to stop at the ranger station to get a permit.
I could buy my permit online, but the ranger station is right on the way of the area where I want to go. So I think I'll just go ahead and stop at the ranger station, buy the permit there, and that way, if they have any extra information that they can give me.
I'm a fan of stopping at ranger stations on my way out for excursions. The employees are helpful and often have current local information that can help you avoid trouble, as well as tips on neat things to see along the way.
Nope, that's not it. That's why I usually plan an alternate route. You can still see the devastation from last winter's crazy snowstorm. It just brought down so many trees all over Western Oregon. Oh, seriously? This road hasn't even been cleared. Ah. Third time's a charm, I hope. I have always wanted to go up this road. I've never been up here before. So, let's check it out. Alright, fortunately they gave me a map at the ranger station, since we're now not where I planned to be. Let's see.
Alright, I can see on Gaia GPS that we are right here on this road. But here's where we are now. All the way back over here was where I planned to be, but both roads going into it were impassable. I didn't want to go all the way back to Oak Ridge to come down this other road and try to get up in there. So we'll see what we can find. So this is all green. This is all areas where Christmas trees can be harvested, right where we're at. So I'm up at just over 5,000 feet. There's a really nice variety of tree species.
Well, the forest is full of trees. That doesn't necessarily mean it's easy to find a tree that's the right size, far enough from the road. It's still a hunt. That's a really nice noble, but it's way too tall. As you get off the road into the big trees, the small trees tend to be a little bit thin because they just don't get as much sun. All the small trees are a little too Charlie Brown Christmas-ish. Well, I think I'm gonna have to try and find an area that's a little more clear and a little less tall trees. Well, that's a pretty nice little noble. The size is good. I'm gonna mark the location of this one on Gaia. This one's pretty nice too. Already starting to snow. I better make a decision here and get back down the mountain. This little noble is growing within 8 feet of another tree, and it's less than 12 feet tall, and I'm way more than 50 feet away from the road. And it's starting to snow, so I need to get done and get out of here. I think this is gonna be it. I know it's a little sparse looking, but I kind of like them that way. It's natural, and there's lots of room to hang ornaments. Not bad for $5. All right, I'm happy with that. All right, so 2019, and we are December. And it is the 11th. All right. Yes, I picked up my tabs. Oh, it's time to go home. Well, that was really fun. It was nice getting up into the snow in the higher elevations to find a Christmas tree. Now it's time to air up and head home.